Hello there gamers, I am Cohock, I play Salmon Run a lot. And today we are back on Sakai Station with our Daily Salmons. So the weapon comp, gonna show it real quick. What people have said about it online so far is that it looks a bit like a downgrade from the previous one we had on Spawning Grounds. But overall it's still likely an upgrade because we're not playing Spawning Grounds anymore, obviously. Not obviously, but you know. Does seem like Sakai is a much bigger map. Alright, about the weapons then. Junior, we've had it before. Basic shooter, a lot of ink. Try to get high ground, and if you try to from neutral ground, then jump. And there is a lot of high ground on Sakai Station, and you also wanna throw exhibit more than on other maps, possibly. Junior is like a perfect fit for that, so that is nice. Not even strictly a downgrade to what I'd say. Let's on a wiper. Works a lot like this Stamper. Like the way the whole weapon works is the same, just damage and animation speed are different. Which in turn means this thing isn't hitting quite as hard on mobile. The way you beat a single Cohock the fastest is you charge it at once and swing. 500 HP buses, the fastest I would think is just 2 charges. Alternatively do this, but yeah, you can do it in 2 swipes afterwards. 2 swipes would probably be faster than the charge. Yeah, the third swipe, I mean, it's quite clunky. But if there's already damage on it, then of course you can do 1 charge and then just swipe till it pops. That same thing. Charges. They are almost the same actually. They were 180 on the Stamper, they're 150 now. Looks exactly the same on Stingers too, like you do 3 of these. Probably 3 if you're actually at range, probably 2 if you can get in close. There's also I think it jumps at range. If you just wanna swipe jumps at point blank, it's not gonna do it with 1. You can still do it with 2, but like if you got a lot of lessers approaching, you just swipe and it's gonna clear them out nicely, and it's safer than trying to do this every time. If you have like leading Cohocks, then you still do this thing. If you don't, it's better to swipe. Fastest Cohock. Once, swipe once. Well, that is pretty much on a wiper. On weapon. Also careful with this thing here. If lasers get around you, you might get hit, and then there's rain on top of you, you're just dead. Right, mini. Just think I've spread some misinformation in the previous video of the series. Watch this. You notice something? Gonna do it right again. You can actually deposit extra charging now without cancelling the charge. They have changed that in this game, and I noticed it by accident the other day. Did not work like that in the previous game. That is also true for chargers. So that is really nice actually. Alright. And about the weapon itself. Mechanically it works exactly like the other split links, except it's not long range and a lot faster. Doing a charge takes like, I believe it's less than a second even. Then you have fire for roughly a bit more than a Cohock. And there's also something you could make a habit doing, that is cancel your charge whenever whatever you're trying to kill is dead. Likely gonna overcharge a lot. This is way too early here, but just demonstrating it anyway. Like this. With a Cohock, I guess it's really hard to get right, because full charge is like barely more than that. You're clearing out groups of lessers. This. Or if you know you're gonna miss shots right now and stuff, it's fine if you just swim. You will get the unfired ink back immediately. And it helps because mini Splatling actually does use a lot of ink. That's just like Squiffer, they can be a bit tricky to space because you're not long range. You can still manage, just need to... And also you see you still have enough charge for tank. I think that 2 full charges exactly a big shot roundabout. I have no way to like do it right here in the testing range. Really what I have is a weapon data sheet. Load that up quick. Ah, 525 damage per second. The damage per charge doesn't care. Not even look it up right now. You could find out on Inkipedia, I guess, how many shots it has, and every shot is usually 35 for that length. Here. Also means doesn't one shot small fries. Technically 2 shots. Oh yeah, and similar to Ballpoint, Mini actually does paint rather well. Quickly. Leaf gaps, of course, but if you have no paint around, you need to get out just do a charge and you get her elsewhere. You'll have paint around you. The split charger is also a returning weapon, as far as this season goes. In here it actually doesn't cancel the charge. Was it the thing? One thing that you could do in the old game is like charge fully, stir, and then deposit in wit/octo farm. And you may have just seen they also changed that. You see, what would happen in the old game is that you actually get turned into kid farm when doing that, and that is how it works there, that you still keeping the charge. Basically, the animation doesn't care about whether you have a charge or not, it just changes you into the other farm. If you were simply manually entering kid farm. That is how you keep the charge there. And now it doesn't even move you into the other farm. Interestingly enough. A quick reminder, here's lines of blessers. Preferably kill the bosses you can kill. You are 1v1ing a Cohock. Double tap. Alright, sorry for that, I'm actually doing this one on my alt, because attempt on my main, it was kinda marked by some stuff. We got a wave 1 disconnect. some other games that were just really unfortunate in some ways. Yeah, second attempt at this. Don't worry about my ult, it exists. This one goes better. No, I did not derank or anything, it just wasn't nice for the video, really. Really throw off my commentary as well, yeah. Double Drizzler first is always annoying. Here we killed one. Kill two, nice. I'd be happy with one already. Yeah, this rain completely me down. Rain is insane in this game. It's invisible and very impactful. I cannot exactly pierce lines of flash as well from up here. I still can soften up the Cohocks. He's okay. It's a bit early to close there, but we have a lot of X there and people are likely to return, so they're gonna stop it anyway. Yeah, have them know that. Eruptions are not helping us in this wave. We're close to winning anyway. I'm not seeing where this rain is, just that it's there. Oh, that happened. Going to the right of basket. Yeah, I'm way too silent, I should be talking, right? Yeah, pretty self-explanatory stuff, just hunting down that Stinger with the Junior there. Is definitely not going up the spiral. Oh, and just enough to get that point in time. Ah, oh, again! No! Junior gameplay today is somewhat unfortunate. This eel is super weak, but I cannot get behind it for the life of me. I can get that though, that is really nice. It's been a while since we had Junior on the map actually. It was in the very first rotation, this game. We always still dealing with a culture shock of, you know, lessers being much more menace. The Cohock charge. Well, I normally prefer the right cannon. The left is too. I do play it occasionally, it's nothing new to me. This happens when someone is faster to the right. I think this is a good window to grab an egg here or two. Get the lid. Someone got it anyway. There? No. Heard something, but it wasn't a drizzler behind me. Probably. Ah, well, that's still fine. Try to destroy the fish stick there, obviously. Just a little bit too late. Ah, this really unfortunate flopper. And that's a snipe in mid-air. Hit it fast enough if you wanna prevent the paint there. Only really feasible with a charger. No, with a mini. I think it was wave 3. It was the wave 2. Hook charge still is a wave where you ideally do not need any specials. You're using specials and it is a sign of things going badly. Things definitely can go badly in them. But on soccer, it's probably the easiest one of them. Comparison to the other map. The grounds is really tricky because the cannons are right on the movement paths of the enemies much. Can get blocked easily, and the back cannon, which is currently out of the way. It's just not good. You ideally don't want to use it anyway, because it cannot reach the whole left side. I believe it also cannot reach the middle. The far middle, that is. Bounce. Life stuff. Yeah, only retreating there whenever I think the basket and the other cannons are getting overwhelmed. Then you need to be there fast, of course. Use specials. Need to do that. Someone else did it. If I miss it, it's annoying but fine. It's bigger and fatter fish to right here. Right, nice, the charger's doing the big shot. Also taken away. Run right. Because that will definitely revive him. Please. Somehow I'm missing these fish stick worlds with how slim they are. That is back, but I don't think I care at this point. Where I am. Right, nice. Cohock photo, which is a bit lame. Did it. And that for the team. They're coming. Being taken care of. I'm trying to swipe that shaman that it just hits me in the face before that happens. Hopefully that will not impact the wave too negatively. Got a good start, so I was immediately revived. This is like not working with the main weapon, I'm just gonna back up and bomb it. You may think of the Splatoon as point-blank chargers, if you will, as that is literally how they're working. Like that. Please. To kill Drizzler with the Viper, you need 3 charges exactly, pretty much. I'm quite short off there because things were happening. Hopefully we'll have chances again. Tricky part is the hitbox is like kinda strange. You know that the charge, it's always a double hit, it's the projectile and it's the weapon itself. It's possible to miss with either of them. That happens, you're not dealing 900 anymore. I don't know if like any combination of actually missing it because of being not straight in front. And then also just the Drizzler shield sometimes eating up attacks. Happens with shitty weapons all the time. Snatchers. Where are the snatchers? Okay. Maybe optimize from right, but definitely not from left. They're getting in the way, let's tackle them in here. Yeah, they're going right over basket. Happening with that distant one over there. Yes, they're coming. The random isn't having any of it. That's it, but yeah, can't blame him. This isn't a thing that people at low rank are expected to know. And even at high rank might still take a while till absolutely everyone knows. And by the way, it's wave 3 and I have another special. Right. Brando Tim. So there's a B in front of the rando, you say? Yeah, Tim did it for sure. Yeah, anyway, the good news is this take is already starting much better than the first one. We're not getting disconnected, we're getting nice games. Another one, probably. Hopefully. I've been thinking about what name should I give my ult here even. Layers obviously really boring and useless. They don't even have a funny number. Someone else got it as on a screenshot. Well, this kinda works. Oh, Charger has no aim and yeah, so just getting that with a shield and movement and stuff. That's a really strange angle that I'm not used to. Because it's not a position I'm killing them normally in. Usually they will expand there and move a bit and then attack somewhere else. Okay, we have 2 ears, 3 ears, 2. Right, nice, they got the one. This one is following me. I think, oh, it isn't. I can kill it more easily. That didn't move. Nice, look at that. That was a really sweet one cycle with the junior on the steelhead. Well, approaching even. This is really hard. I got it. And what I've said before, first ever, don't jump. You can, just don't jump. Only while approaching, but not during your main time of firing. Another thing you can do that might also help is throw a bomb at its feet. Only do the damage of like one shot or something. One bullet, that is. It can help in these situations if you have that ink. You usually will not have, but just mentioning it. Hopefully the other player revives the random there, because I had to load a scrapper. I'm second death. Having a hard time. Right? Well, you are not doing that while I'm here. Means I'm getting to further. Let me bump that while it's open. Oh, this rain in the chest at the right time. Bunch of eggs. We kill it? Nice. Probably would have been able to myself, but appreciate the support. It's super risky because there's a missile red on me. Would not blame anyone for just moving out of the way there instead of trying to kill the steelhead. Then killing it next cycle, hopefully. It's wave 3 again, we got wave breaker again. A Mudmouth, and instead the wave that we actually have to work for. They okay, Drizzler left. Wait, no, that's not a Drizzler. The thing moving up and... Oh, you think it's a Drizzler? We've played this game for 5 years. That's enough. On me. Here are big shots and I didn't reach the steelhead because I'm not elite. 1, 2. There we go. Missed. Probably I got it, okay. Run some X then until the next thing appears. Cut again. I have them on me. The wave breaker was some really nice assistance there so I could move freely. Where is that mud? Let's switch to someone else. Looks like it would have been here already. Throw that down, that's really good against grapples as well. Finished quota, there we go. It took a while, but just played it safe here. Creating space is a good thing as long as you can do it in time. Yeah, prioritize creating space over X. Best of your ability. Silver missiles and silver Trezuka badge there. I have a friend who just got the golden missile badge yesterday. 900 probably, yep. To win the next game we should be pretty much guaranteed. Daily rewards. However, Cohozuna we are absolutely not guaranteed to get. I mean, if we win I will definitely play a bonus game for that Cohozuna. If we lose, of course I will have to play again. Ideally we just get lucky and see the Cohozuna this game. Get ahead of the third meter. Can happen even with a full team that doesn't have full meter, it's all RNG. Some bad paint there. There's some instant paint right there. Heard it's in some way related to the wells. A bit bugged. We will see how long that lasts. In current patch that is 0.1.2 I believe. Don't quote me on that. Beat on the floppies a bit if you have wells. I haven't done it myself yet. You can look it up on Marty's Twitter. Looks always getting annoying. Lucas is like trying his hardest to like hide behind cover with his dead body. Must be a missile main in PvP. Oh. We'll find another bug here. Weirdly enough, I've had a similar thing before, where they would actually try to lower but then just stop in mid-air. And you would hear the sound and all. But this one just wobbled around there all the time, so it was different. Okay, my paint. That card's down. Gonna try to turn that to the team. Nice, they got it. That's sweet. They got the eel as well. Always root your enemies well. I didn't go for a second charge there because missile harassment. Kept spamming after the first charges, about the same speed I would say. Where are the dead bodies? I'm not seeing them, but I definitely... The stinger, alright, nice. That fight took care of it. I was definitely very ready to turn back around if I had to. Efficient there, was more efficient to go for the stinger and hope that the guy revives than adamantly trying to find the dead bodies while doing nothing else. Throw bomb there because they can't merchant of waiting. There's a fly version, right? They got it, nice. There because again nothing to do. That's so the charger doesn't have to. Can be snatch optimized, possibly. No. Hang on, left is my next target most likely. The Sonets goes, they don't. Just kill this manually. Not worth the hassle to get it under the lid. Sonets killed the lid, so that is also nice. Way past the dick. So that's Stinger. Just took the eel quick to the... Oh! That was coming, I wasn't aware. Oh, this is like messing up everything. That is not Cohozuna. Good to see it, alright, that means we're playing a bonus game. Which you will hopefully be loving. Maybe even 2 if we have to. 3. We are really unlucky. Okay. Oh well, this team was mostly near, so I also got a 6 there. Have some fun. Oh, never mind. Map rotation. I cannot keep them. Right, whoever we find, if they're not like absolutely abysmal, we are keeping them. 2. Just 2 for that meter. Cohozuna, obviously. Round week. Trying to remember the name before. Oh, if that's a Jap at spawning grounds. This will be a Pokemon reference. Was a bit of a meme for people running teams without ground resists. Would make them super weak to Earthquake. Good team building is not about defensive coverage anyway, but about executing a plan well. In other words, you can be weak to whatever the heck you want. Double batted, that is VGC. Official format. One of my most successful favorite teams ran triple ghost types. And then also double dark on top of that. What it was just a heavy trick run team that basically killed people in just a few turns. The really nice thing about ghost types, of course, is they are immune to fake out. Yeah, just digressing here. Enough Pokemon, back to Salmon Run. I actually need to win this wave still. Here's our last egg if I don't die. That's annoying, but I should be fine. Here we go. Kill me off tall. Stamper, this would have been a lot more annoying. But then I probably wouldn't be telling you all this Pokemon nonsense. I used to play that a lot back in the day. Not longer than Splatoon. Just piercing lasers here, so the others can get through. Fortunately no one bumps the flyfish. This is a fight not worth taking. Hold back and charge. Really, since I'm the charger, I'm not killing that right there. Can pop it literally anytime ever. Kinda a stinger needs addressing. The Scrapper would like bully me while doing that. Just gonna lure it right now. With how slow that was, I'm deciding to use a special here. Good job. Attack. That shit didn't move. Again, I'm the charger, I don't need to kill this dude right there. Rather help the team with other things. And kill this dude whenever it actually does need to be killed, which is at about now-ish. Pay attention to the chumps around me, they would have slapped me if I stood where I was. Yeah, that's why I moved a bit there. There we go. Turned it all around in time. If I am not the charger, then I might kill some of these dudes earlier than I did. Because I couldn't guarantee that I can deal with them at basket. There. As long as I find other things to do, I still might flip and live. All trade-offs. Depends on the specific situation. Oh, that's kinda annoying. Down. Where are they? One is right behind me. The other got revived, nice. Peace. Needs to be removed. Oh, bad laser. Cannot answer the stick with that on me. Nice, they got it. They're going great to be immune to the mouse, but they're missiles anyway. Oh yes, going off. Let that happen before I do the reef slider. This is a reef slider target right there. One egg. Oh, this chum had to drop right on me and pull me in. I hate that so much. Oh, nice booyah, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. I mean, I was the lifesaver. Object lifesaver. That's just how this game works. We are unlucky by not getting the Cohozuna. That means we are playing yet another bonus game. Morphed Bomb wasn't that player in our game before the map rotation as well? Getting some additional rewards here for that I don't even need on this account because it's my alt. If you wanna farm chunks, go all the way to 4,000. You're not losing too much, takes about 2 hours I think. Maybe a little less. Right, I would paint that wall here. Just setting up for now. A good position for long range things. Wait. That part is it's not exactly ideal for piercing lines of lasers. There's definitely an argument for starting at the bottom. I thought this is hitting me and not someone else is nice. Can I please activate? Yep. I love to do that. That charge is just so nice. Oh, I might get trapped here. Okay, I'm out. And stuff now. Refill. Moving. This is the default spot to move to, of course, as long as no one's here. Oh! I didn't know that was there. Breathe then. Bring the bomb there to hit some random lasers and part of the EL. Oh, it's free Drizzler. See it? You can't really do that from the top of the spiral. Which is one of the downsides of it. But in a nutshell, know when to beware. You're gonna have the best time as charger. Right? Many are definitely not wanting to play on the spiral much, rather just in the pits. That is where I actually reach enemies with this weapon. Got the bomb in. That's a tricky throw. That. Good prepare for steelhead. I should have done it from the bottom. I took the wrong position. Okay, charger is here. Assist them then. Ah, I missed the bomb there. Sometimes that works. What's going on behind me and under me? Got a scrapper, yep, it's still here. I'll make sure I did something. You should really not go up the spiral when you're there, just stay down please. Going up means like have that wall cover and stuff. We need one egg from somewhere. Okay, nice. Oh, I'm trapped. Sprinkler of Doom. Oh no! Can see where they were. I guess it does fill our meter faster. The Rapid Pro. With the unassuming weapon to be playing a lot. I've heard it's actually good in this game. Left it in Salmon Run too. Makes it really nice for it as well. Air gun, so we'll see what kind of the other player has. And this. A diving jet, which is nice, just special. These are chances of winning this game. That happens. I've just run way early instead of trying to fight them. And then the revive failed. This is awful. I have already wasted 30 seconds with doing absolutely nothing. Because it's definitely not the random's fault. I mean, it is when we are verifying that I am the random here. I will definitely need it today. Okay, it is turning. Out of the way. Got a clear shot now. Making sure my spacing is correct this time. Backpedaling a bit, are actually hitting them. Tends to get the double hit that way. Just need to be close enough, but not actually point blank. It was at point blank, and that is how I died the previous time. They basically had an easier time to hit me. That hit that was intentional because I wanted to just do that. There's nothing else to hit me. I decided I wanna kill it here. I agree with that. Get rid of it while we have nothing else to do. Right, doesn't matter now. Big is also kinda whatever until big shot spawns, but I have time to remove it now. There we go. Thing, please. This rain happens. Oh, see the car coming there. I'm super weak, careful, careful. I need to get slapped by the chan there so I can like heal. I saw the rain late. The box is going after me. I really have to pay attention to these for splatlings. Includes many. I mean with everything of course, but especially with those. You get trapped more easily. Right, this is definitely on me, there's no one anywhere near me. Or the spawn, as you know, it locks onto whoever the closest player is when it spawns. The same when its target dies, of course. It was too much work to hit the scrapper, that was the main weapon. It just did a few like fall-off shots on the bomb. Held it today. The teammate was there. Speeding up the kill, moving, gives me the free refill so the bomb is free. So the bomb here to kill that faster. Also again getting to refill anyway after the fact. On wave 3 I'm jetting these statics. I do have that eel following me. I can snipe it, there we go, with a little help from the team. Bomb hit? It did! I'm super weak and there's rain coming and smell fries everywhere. Heal, thank you. And also Inkjet did that nicely. Swim here a bit to move faster. He last shot? No. I like that. You can jump while approaching, but stay grounded after that. There is our Cohozuna. The stuff can come closer. The fish stick will a lot faster than the others. This is a really good attempt to start. Well, I'm still playing like Junior on the charger, I completely missed that fact. Oh, bad aim there, I'm sorry for that. Should always have that. It's better, there's another. Walk back a bit to not get slapped by the lessers in the process. Doing whatever random damage I can. Gripper will be following me soon, and same with the Ma. Linger a bit just to make sure it stays on me. What are we inkjetting? Thanks for refilling. Get the snatcher, I guess. Stick. And a bit of everything else. They are like running out of ammo here. It can sometimes happen on low tide, on normal tide. Then possibly also people are just not shooting Cohozuna with their main weapons enough, and that definitely makes a difference too. can do it a whole lot myself because I'm the charger, I'm not a DPS weapon. By any kind. I did my job pretty much perfectly, that is just always clear for people. Using my damage output that way. Yeah, unfortunately no Cohozuna win this time. Still a good session. Some rewards that may or may not be good depending on looking for anyway. As I've said, this is my ult, it doesn't matter what I'm getting. On my ult, you see I've bought nothing. And for my main, these rewards would actually be really underwhelming because I want money more than anything. Just noticed, I have that egg on my back while walking out here. Cannot throw the egg there, no response back. Oh, the more you know. Right, that will be my harmony, that is what that is. Again, it's my ult, I do not care, I guess. Anyway, I will be back for the next rotation. Thanks for watching.